Mic check, 1, 2. Sit one out, go number 1 and number 2. All day, every day. Goes to Rain and Forge.
Anytime you want me, you don't have to say please. And anytime you want me, I'll be there. Ain't nobody like you, even if I tried to. Only got my eyes on you, only got my eyes on you. 'Cause you are, you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes. I know you inside out, you know me up and down. You can never make me walk away. What's left to figure out? Let's go get out this town. There's no need to play it safe again. 'Cause you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. I did to deserve you? Girl, I don't ever wanna hurt you. 'Cause you make me feel alive. And you are, let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Perfect in my eyes. Yeah. Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes.
All day, every day. Just check the mail. Recoil in the chat. What's up, man? Oh, yeah, let me turn Deepbot on. Whoops.
You've been here 1,000 times, on repeat in your mind. Take a breath and make the jump. Leave the rest behind. You feel it burning in your bones. It's haunting you, it won't leave you alone. So tell me now, are you ready to go? Are you ready to go?
All day, every day.
I'm so entangled in my love. It feels like I'm walking on fire. Always had it, we overlooked our problems. When we're in love, girl, my feelings show. I know that you are gonna let me down. I've no control.
Love minis in the chat.
Me down.
You just
Don't
love minis and wait, Twitch.
what my friends keep
Eh?
telling me is that you're just
You guys see that too? Where it says Twitch use bits?
I'm trying hard not to give in, but we're only
That's weird.
yeah. So why can't we just try to keep it alive? Yeah. Let's keep it alive. Yeah. You spill the truth and I can't lie.
We got some follows over on Facebook today.
I fight to change your mind. All saints must make a sacrifice. You can't shake my faith. I know it's right. So why'd you let me down? I've no control. You're gonna let me down. Just don't know how. What my friends keep telling me is that you're just no good for me, good for me. I'm trying hard not to give in, but we're only living, yeah. So why can't we just try to keep it alive?
Still can't give Swaller Bot a tier 3. How would it let me? It's so ridiculous. Recoil's mom in chat. What's up? December bonus on Twitch, where Twitch will match 45 bits or some shit. So if if you drop bits, Twitch will drop bits as well. That's cool.
Let's do it!
Yo, dog. Katie Boucher here, Next Level Painting, hitting you up on the literal best of all days, coming to you live from that Beats Lab in Florida. I don't even know what part of Florida I live in, technically, like Central Florida. Doing it again. Shout out to War Pigment. What's up, man? Edge Lords in the house. Beast Mode Friday, Engage. Florida Man Friday. If you drop 300 bits, they add 45. So 300 is the bits number. So is 300 bits $3? Is it a penny a bit? I don't know how bits work. Jack Dempsey coming in for a tier 1 resub. What's up, man? Thank you so much. I'm gonna get those resubs in, those holiday subs. That's the exchange rate, Huff, roughly. On your end, it's because you paid more than $3 for them, though, right? I get $3. You paid more than $3. That's right, Loveman is the armpit of Florida. Oh, okay. Lock into the cradle. We got the camera already set for Instagram Live. Already kind of mentally checking out for the holidays like I normally do. But without any eggshells. Like I'm just going to cruise down to Miami, see my brother, see my nieces. Cruise back, see my parents on Christmas. Just relaxing. A bit is a cent. That's right. A U.S. cent. Thank you, Recoil. Oh, what was I gonna... Oh yeah, let's look at Amazon. Damn it! I had a package that was supposed to arrive. They arrive tomorrow. Check your mailbox tomorrow, Love Minis. Oh, you thought they were Bitcoins? Nice. Renegade. Let me get 300 Bitcoins, yo. Sin for game. Jim Tack, what's up? Excuse me.
Red, white, and blue.
Sunshine. Grenadier 6969, a true American hero. Let me get some strong man love and chat from my man Sunshine Grenadier. He says direct donations greater than signed bits. Yeah. Or Pride just dropped 500 bits, and then Twitch matched it with 75. So you gave me $5, and Twitch gave me 75 cents. And how much did it cost you to give me $5? I mean, like technically, I mean, if you gave me $5, you gave me $5.75. That like on my end, yeah, that's what happened. So on my end, it's just that. It's really just go nuts, do whatever you want. I can't reward you for bits though. That's the problem. It's against TOS. Let me get some love in the chat for Orc Pride, my guy. Grazer 67 months, like a legend. Jim Tag, yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I haven't actually had a Christmas break that actually worked out yet in 10 years. It's a sliding scale. The Huff. 500 bits cost $7. So it costs you $7. Give me $5. Puke Nukem 69 months. Nice. What's up, brother? Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it because I haven't actually had a real ass like. I thought last year was gonna be like a real, just like chill Christmas thing. It wasn't. Shit sucked. She was sabotaged and trash. I control my own destiny now. Big Uncle says, "Yo, Kenny, what were you shooting at those raccoons with? What was I shooting at this? What? No. I didn't shoot at any raccoons. I love raccoons. They got hands." The Huff looking forward to hearing about my quiet Christmas this year. Yeah, I'm gonna roll down and just see my family, man. I already got presents for everyone. Pretty fucking cool. Trying to get comfortable. I'm struggling though. Do I look comfortable? 6-cylinder samurai says G.I. Joe or Cobra. Cobra's got a sicker logo. The host says, "I'm hoping to get my sense of smell back by Christmas. Tested positive for COVID on Monday." Oh no. Big Uncle. No, people were saying that, like, because the raccoons took out the chickens. People were like, "Oh, shoot those raccoons." And my dad was like, "Yeah." But then he was like, "No, it's just raccoons doing raccoon things." So he's trapped like 3 of them. Last night, the wildlife cam caught another one, but he didn't put a trap out for him. I had a possum, but I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna keep that possum though. So if you catch that possum, he's mine." He's like, "No, I'm gonna take him to the forest." He's like, "I'm gonna take him into my room. We're gonna have a stream possum." And then my mom was like, "I don't think you're allowed to have a possum." I was like, "Mom, this is Florida. You can have an alligator. You can have a possum." She's like, "That's fair." So today is Friday. So we've got a couple of promos today. Tomorrow is our month ender. Today is Beast Mode Friday, the last one of the year, and Florida Man Friday. Shout out to Sunshine Grenadier, 230 bonus Yo Dogs. The Sunshine Florida Man Friday promo in full effect. We've got tomorrow is our month ender, or our year ender. So we're going to be giving away the Dark Angel from the Dark Vengeance box we painted together, and the Chaos Marine working out right now. Top 2D situation. Thank you, War Pigment. Got that game. Your grandpa had a pet possum? Fuck it. Recoil. So I'm saying you got to get up early tomorrow? Yeah, we got to just do it legit, man. Tomorrow's actually the last day of the year. We can't just do it today. Sorry. So that's our big joint right there. Peanut. Oh, God, it's cute. Peanut was the name of his possum. We're still running our patrons promo, guys. If you sign up during the show, give you a free painting consultation. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, 7 months back to back. Thank you, brother. You true gangster. Recoil, I love you, man. Thank you. Exclamation point patrons. Beast mode. Oh yeah, and I do have the Dark Angels post in Patreon now too, so we're caught up. But yeah, that's it. So today we're gonna continue our journey on Chaos. Let's lock into the obesity cradle. Let's lock in. Come on. Let's get the lighting cranked a little bit. All right, man. All right, I feel like I got it. Try to get the obesity cradle correct. I moved the backrest the other day and kind of fucked me. Cletus, what's up, man? You missed the Twitch nudity change? Did you get naked along where I took my shirt off, man? Recoil says, a loose USB cable. Have you been out stealing Kias? It's not loose. It's got our lab mic. So, speaking of which, let me turn this thing on. We're going to turn on the Instagram feed.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus.
Alright, I think we're live.
Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
I think it's working. So I'm going to have to go over to the live page. God, it's so annoying. Live? All right, we're doing it. Cletus, thank you for the resub over on Twitch. Neuromancer just joined our live stream over on the Gram. Neuromancer, can you hear me? It normally gives me a, usually tells me that I'm using like an auxiliary mic. Didn't say shit this time, so I'm curious if like I'm muted. Final Fantasy. What's up, man? Can you hear me? So this is our Edgelord paint scheme right here. We are currently at black trim over blue airbrushing. And so what we like to do is usually just kind of get all the details blocked in. Tons of people tuning in on the Gram right now. It's pretty fucking wild. What's up, guys? Let me know if I'm coming through loud and clear. Lucas, what's up, brother? So, we're going to block this guy in real quick. Everything's black. So one of the simplest techniques for when I don't know what I'm about to do is to just use gray. Mini Model Builder, what's up, brother? Coming through loud and clear. Just a little white. Looking for black. Is it not scrolling anymore? Instagram is buffering a lot right now. You guys not seeing shit? So what we want to do is just get some black, some white together. And I want to just address things that are not going to be part of the armor or the trim. So I'm just going to mostly just raw dog this using the tip of my brush, mostly a stippling technique. Always be rotating, pulling back to your heart. That's the heart pull technique. And now here we're in the clear. It's got, sometimes you can't even tell what the hell's going on. So there's a robe right here, a nut curtain right here. There's a bone with some lashing right there. Love Minneapolis, Florida is supposed to get bad weather. Classic Florida bullshit. There is, okay, here's the grenade. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know what the hell is going on in here. So a lot of times, this is, rather than just trying to pick out a color and paint a zone, I'm just gonna hit it all gray like I'm repriming it. Oh, my phone just died. Did it die or did the stream just die? Okay, let's just end it. Shit's straight dead. Yeah, something was going on here. Let's try it again. Let's see if we go live officially this time. Specs just did 15 chosen for commission. The minis are a little too busy, in my opinion. Did I just say bone nut curtain? Yeah, LT. Sometimes shit happens. That's why I like to carve it all in, because I'm not sure what I'm even looking at half the time. So here's the chainmail element. And we're just taking that off of blue. And between his legs, there's some wild shit too. Shout out to Shagillet. What's up, man? War Pigment, are you over on the gram? Is it still fucked up? I'm not getting any picture through. So let's make sure. Catch this grenade right here. Instagram's being a bitch, War Pigment. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me as well. Take a little moisture. Let's make it almost like a gray wash to get inside some of the nitty gritty. Now, we might not even be doing Instagram Live today. That's fine. Something I'd like to do is like at some point we are gonna play with these new fluorescents. Shout out to Crazy. What's up, man? Now, this is what I'm really looking forward to messing with right here. The new fluorescent pink. Mini model builder, are you in there now? Now, I haven't even opened this yet. I don't know. I'm assuming this is a low body paint. So I'm going to guess. Let's see. It's pretty serious business. But I'm imagining it's low coverage. So let's just take some white. Let's just test this, okay? We're gonna run a quick tracer right here. Always be rotating. And we're just trying to box out pretty aggressive white edge. Sorry, Twitch. Was I off? How bad off camera was I right there? Do we have anything on Instagram? I'm just wasting my time. Crazy, we were hoping for black lightning claws with magenta lightning. OG Dark Vengeance chosen. That's right, Marcus. Recall you were hoping for this? Oh, absolutely. But what I'm going to do is maybe a little bit, I might do a little bit of a respect element here. So I'm taking a little bit of this gray. I'm going to build a bit of a fuzz into that border right there. Using the heart pull. See where it's vanishing, where it's not just straight up white, where now it's like a lighter gray right here. And I want there to be just a little bit encroaching into the real estate. Now for the inner trim, be a little bit more careful. We're using the tracer technique and the heart pull. And we're trying to catch that inside ledge, you see? We'll take some of that gray. We'll fuzz it slightly. And we're going to kind of connect the dots with the gray. Be a little bit of moisture. And we'll go up to black again. And just kind of tidy it up. Lower the opacity with some water. So we want a nice set of ridiculous edge highlights. 4B, what's up, man? Thanks for tuning in over on YouTube. But I don't think we're getting anything out of Twitch, so let's just, or out of Instagram right now. Seems like Instagram's busted. Which is unfortunate, because we're trying to, like, not... Oh, hold on a second. It's because I'm not on Wi-Fi for some reason. Oh, I was trying... Okay. This could be totally on me. It was doing data. Yep. LT, yes. $4B rigor. I'm thinking about getting back into the hobby. Every edition since I stopped playing, I've bought the codex. Perhaps it's time. Airbrushing has become a thing since I last played. Yes, you need to be airbrushing, brother. Stick with me. I'll show you the ways. So we're gonna try out this transparent tech right quick. So let's just skip to that. So let's take a look. So this is the transparent, not transparent, this is the fluorescent pink. Now fluorescents have a tendency of not having great coverage. So that's why I set the real estate in motion with grays and whites. And let's just see what it looks like. See over here, it's still black. So we're putting it right over the black right there. Let's sneak in here. Using the heart pull. All right. We're getting places. Shout out to 4B says Zinch. This is our Edgelord's color scheme. Mill Dot Monster, why did the Beats Lab move to Florida? Me and my ex broke up. That's why. I'm adding a little bit of white to the fluorescent pink. Now I'm wondering if we can actually just shortcut this. A little more white. Now, I don't know. See, like, not. I mean, it's pretty good, but I kind of feel like I need to showcase something. So let's take. This is what I've been using. So let's take transparent red. Let's lower the opacity of transparent red. Okay, we're gonna do a similar thing. Get some white mixed in. And they're almost identical. They're almost the fucking same color. Yo, my man Old Cheese was dropping a C-note on Twitch. Let me get some strong man love in the chat for my boy. So what up, Old Cheese Whiz and Mill Dot Monster? He said, "Oh damn, sorry. No, it's all good, man. This is the right choice for me, brother. Like I'm having a much better life." RB, no, it's all good, man. He's very Zinch looking. Russ over on Twitch says, "What the hell am I getting ad breaks here? That doesn't make sense." Recoil says, "How bright does it look IRL?" Yeah, you can't really pick up fluorescence on camera, like you're not wrong. So, it may be a little bit more intense. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. Maybe I need to pile up the opacity a little bit more. So that's more. So I'm keeping this side fluorescent. So that looks intense if I can keep that opacity correct. Now, so I'm going in with a little bit more opacity. Like where I'm not trying to necessarily use it as a filter in any capacity. I'm just using white as its base. Using the heart pull deployment technique. Okay, so now we're getting somewhere. That's in real life, that's pretty intense. That's pretty fluorescent. Yeah. Okay, so getting its opacity correct, big deal. Oh, Cheese Whiz says, hello, brother. Had to announce my presence. Been so busy. One more weekend and back to the normal schedule, and I'll hit you up in the calendar. Fuck yeah. Thanks, brother. Get some love in chat right there. Mildot says, would layering the fluorescent color over the transparent red work to pop it? Oh, for sure. Like, undoubtedly. Like, it will absolutely do its thing. Like, we'll do it right now. It's just that they're chemically almost the same thing. So, I guess now the real trick is like, can I shortcut? Do I need to use the grayscale? What if I just took some white and some fluorescent pink? Could I just sneak in and get some coverage? Yeah, it looks like it. And I'm just doing a quick side quest just so we can try the fluorescence out. And there's a bunch of demon bullshit here we're going to have to mess with. Okay, let's bring some fluorescence in right over the black a little bit more aggressively. I'm trying to also keep my eye on how the fluorescent interacts because it typically doesn't have good coverage. So how does it work as it encroaches on the black? Like, so I'm going in a little deeper onto the black here and I'm gonna move back over here. And so I'm gonna kind of almost repaint the entire black shoulder pad with a layer of fluorescence. So you see it's barely doing anything over black because that's the nature of it. But what will it look like if I just give it one full coat? So the entire shoulder pad now has been painted with one layer. And it is pretty fucking popping. Like, no doubt. It's pretty good. This is the new, the new Pro Acryl fluorescence. Oh, Cheese Whiz. And so when you're working with fluorescence, you got to do the prep work. You've got to get your whites engaged first. Or pretty much nothing will happen. And the camera doesn't really do it justice because it's the nature of the fluorescence. It's just reality. Insta chat is broken again for Pigment. So let's, it does. Now that we have our stacks recoil, it looks pretty good. So let's stack it again here. Sneak a little white in. Back here. Right here. Yeah, but you see how, like, sneak in some white and it'll get it. Will get you places with it. So it's pretty useful. You can make some shit happen. All right, let's grab a little transparent blue. So we're going to use a little transparent blue, and we're going to just focus on these shoulder pads real quick, okay? So transparent blue, we're going to use it with a little black mixed in, and we're going to use it as a pin wash. And we're going to try to build a border between the shoulder pad and the blue trim, or the hot pink trim. We're using the heart pull, semi-opaque and a little wet. Always be rotating. And we're trying to separate the two. Contrast is about frames and borders. Okay? See that instant contrast established? Sneak in right here. Always be rotating. And he's like a whole demon face situation in that shoulder. And we want to take this, and so honestly, before you get too crazy with that chai lights, it's smarter to go in and establish your pin washes. Because if I bump into the black right now, it's fine. But creating those borders, you see that separation? That's what you want. So you can just kind of set up off the trim side right now. And create that little border that snaps it. It's a big part of my technique. Always be rotating. Closing those little windows. And we are using transparent blue, which we did use in the airbrush workup. So there is a degree of respect being established here. It's not just pure black. There's just a touch of black in the mix to create those frames. And so you see where it gets a little dicey here. So don't worry about just kind of riding on the black trim right now. This is what the reason you want to do this before the edge highlights is because if you already edge highlighted the trim, you'd be kind of ruining your edge highlights right now. Order of operations. Here's this trim right here. Just put it anything that would separate an element from another element. You see? Trim makes sense. That's easy. But also don't forget like to separate the knee and maybe these little spikes. See? When you move in right here, this is, in my opinion, the most important part of contrast. Making the bright things brighter is less important than making the recesses darker. This will sharpen the image way more. This will put it in focus. Now, you want to be gentle. See, the toes are super bright. So you don't necessarily want to be jumping straight in with the black blue. Maybe just more of the blue. Show it a little bit more respect. Low opacity. Heart pull. Respect. There it is. Same thing you see on his boots. It's much brighter down here, so I'm using more blue, no black. And the reason for that is fail rate mitigation. If I make mistakes right now, it's usually will ride if I'm showing it enough respect. But if you make a mistake and it's like black, harder to come back from. Same thing right here. See, it's much brighter. Throw the blue in there. Here. Here. Old Cheese Whiz knows. Anybody who's taking my classes. See, find respect right here. And you can lean heavy on the black trim, as I've mentioned. Always be rotating. And look how much sharper the image is getting. Your eyes are just like drinking it in. Now we're going to add more black back in. Up here where it's a little darker. Always be rotating. Up here where it's darker. Leaning on the black. Closing the window, as it were. I'm going to get even a little darker. Rinse it down. Always be retiring. Greenleaf Terrain Studios, you son of a bitch. Ah. A little bit more right here. And we're going to just stack it up right here. A little more contrast. Now we still got to get this part of his backpack. We never finished this. So let's grab some black right now. And so we're just going to use high opacity, low moisture paint. A little heart pull. There's a little bit of trim right here. Got it. All right. Love the Florida Man shorts on the gram. Cracked me up. Florida Man shorts. Oh, Jesus. No one saw it, but I posted it late. Did you guys see my Jinkos? Bought myself a pair for Black Friday. It just finally showed up. Now I think I need to take. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the black and some of the fluorescent pink, and I'm going to kind of make like a black pink out of it. I'm going to lower the opacity. And I'm going to use this to kind of clean up the center where it's gotten a little streaky. Right here. See, I'm just targeting center of trim. Kind of just sharpening it up a little bit. So with the fluorescent, what you want to do is like sometimes you want to onboard something that has more stick. All right, I'm with that. That's an 18-0 synthetic. It's in my syllabus, Mech and Junior over on Insta. You can check my link in my bio. There is a gear list. 4B says Jinko is all right. Trip is where it's really at though. What's Trip? Is that a different brand of Jinkos? Is that what the ICP wear? Is that what the official pants of Insane Clown Posse? Now his head, I kind of ignored it, but we've got to mess with it. So this is classic chaos bullshit right here. He's got this eyebrow of trim. Right here. We're using the heart pull. And we're using high opacity, low moisture. We're just raw dogging this black. For max control. I'm going to lower the opacity slightly. And it goes all the way back. Yo, Dimmy, what's up, man? Over on Twitch, says good evening. What's up, brother? Old Cheese Whiz, am I multi-streaming? Yes, sir, brother. "4B is Tripper." Is that the one that Goths wore? Because Jinkos was like the skater crew. So look, we've also got we've got fluorescent purple as well. So there's more fluorescence I want to play with. There's a fluorescent red, which I'm excited about. I'm opening up a few of these. I'm gonna play with them. That is not a blue though.
You got me
That's okay though.
things I didn't mean, so you got me wanting things I never wanted. This is the way
Fluorescence can be so waxy. Yours are spreading nicely though.
you want.
Zari art stuff. Yeah, I mean, they're not the greatest paints under any circumstances, but these are Monument Hobbies paints, so they are better.
Inside of my head,
So let's take a little sky blue before I get too deep in this. A little white.
be your tongue. This is the way
And let's do an inner trim edge highlight
you want.
in
Alright,
the fields right here. So I'm going to try to establish a little respect first.
say that
Tip of the brush, pull straight back.
let's do. I know that you want to.
Right there. Rotate.
Say that we're done. Say that we're done.
Looking for the heart pull, rotate. Right there.
You got me saying words I've never said. You got me pouting
Okay, now we're going to go
on the edge of
deeper into our white.
the way you always get what you want. Alright, alright. Let's do and say that we're done. Let's do.
Right here.
I know that you want to. Let's do and say that we're done. Say that we're done.
Even deeper. Heart pull technique.
I'm powerless to you. I'm powerless to you.
Right there.
I know that I want you.
Let's lower the opacity. Let's get some water involved.
And I know that you want me back.
Oh, Cheezers, you just got a set. You haven't used them yet. This is my first time. Yeah. Dogcat Jones. I get some love in the chat. Dogcat Jones, 50% cat, 50% dog. All Jones. Let's lower the opacity of this transparent blue. And we're going to use that to kind of filter this line a little bit. Let's take some of the transparent blue, push it inside some of these pockets. You see there's like little dimples. So we're just gonna kind of stipple some shadow in.
Turn up the music loud. Go ahead and cut the lights. I could be yours tonight if you want me, if you want me. Now put your weight on mine and don't apologize. You're looking mighty fine. Do you want me? Do you want me? Wind up your waist real slow. You got that fire. I got my eyes on you. I wanna get to know what you desire. I'm your provider.
And to keep it simple, what we'll do is we'll go back, grab some highlight, and we're just going to under highlight using the tip of our brush.
Just wake up your wild side. This body is yours. Turn up the
Like so.
music loud and cut the lights. I'm yours tonight.
Oh, Cheese Whiz says he loves the stage of the process. This stage of the process, yeah, me too, man. I love this shit. Now I'm gonna filter. I'm gonna go back a step down to more transparent blue range. Lower the opacity. Kind of just touch up some of those under highlights. Now there's like a full-on demon face on this side. Let me take a little black, because there is a horn. This horn is like erupting. Right there. You can, it's actually pushing its way out of the shoulder. So probably want to take a little gray for now. Some black and white. And like acknowledge that this exists. That the horn is popping through. Now, if you're watching on Instagram, you're going to get a better experience out of Twitch as always. So I urge you to jump on over. Now, on this side, we got to figure out the chaos bullshit. So we've got horn jetting out. Horn jetting out. As you can see, so it's important to acknowledge that horn is under this layer of shoulder pad. Let's take some of the white, get our gray established. Twitch watching is free, Love Minis mentions. Yeah, I'm digging the transparency. Army of Heroes says, haven't been in a stream in a while, man. How are things? Have I gotten with Dice Check recently? I was supposed to during Cali Cup, but it didn't work out. Alright, so we can see those horns. That's what I want. Now there's like a fucking full-on little demon face right here. So let's grab some transparent blue. And kind of frame out the face a little bit better. Some teeth right here. Let's grab some white.
When you're by my side, I love it. Nothing in this world can hurt me. When you're by my side, I love it. We can leave the world behind us. You make everything about the world so much better.
And we're trying to like
When I hold you in my arms, I wanna be here. Every day and every
kind of highlight any random texture that we see there. Let's go up to pure white. There are some teeth. Maybe let's get a little gray going here. Press that down. These are always wild when you have to do these little demon faces. So let's see if we can touch kind of sewing machine stipple technique. Maybe go down to a more respectful blue. Right here. And we gotta have to kind of marry what's going on this horn eruption. Kind of have to link these two together. By using a little bit of highlight there. The problem is you really can't tell what's going on with his face. There's not a lot of delineation between it and the surrounding real estate. So you kind of have to fake it. Yo, old Cheese Whiz on the gram. What's up, brother? Recoil says chaos horns equals attack of the cones. It's true. So what I'm thinking is to use some of this fluorescent purple. And to brush it in lightly over some of this face. And kind of flip it. Trying to get a better angle on it on Twitch. So we just did a little top coat of this transparent fluorescence. Fluorescent purple here. Right over the blue. Let's grab a little white. Maybe a little fluorescent pink mixed in. And just kind of shift some of that action on his shoulder pad, which I really like while it's coming out in person here. And get some white and pink. And we're just going to touch some stuff. Yeah, I like that. That actually went on really easy. Let's take a little bit of sky blue mix. I'm going to take a little of the fluorescent purple into the mix and kind of just finish right here. Maybe a little white. Right there. And we're just kind of pushing and prodding the blue right now. Because we want there to be a nice amount of blue mixed in. Now what we need to do is we need to get inside that hole, and honestly, I think it's got to be black. Like the horns. Little gray in the center. Let that chill. Mini model builder. What is all the banging in the background? That's weird. I just have a microphone on my stomach. What is it hearing? Is it? Am I rubbing it against the? Am I rubbing my microphone against the counter? Maybe. Is this better? Yeah, I'm with that. All right, let's take some of the transparent blue. Let's get our pin wash right here. Get that nice line on the inside track. Let that chill. Battleborn over on Instagram. What's up, man? Old Cheese Whiz, thanks for kicking it, brother. See, I don't know about this transparent. It's not... It's taking a lot to get it to... Or, I mean, fluorescent. It's... Every time I think it's, like, popping out of control, it kind of winds down a little bit. But I do have the transparent. I do have the fluorescent red, and I'm really curious to see what happens. You get a little of the red embedded in the pink. Fluorescents, you know, most of the time I don't use them because they're a gimmick that I just don't need. You know, like, and that's, I'm not gonna lie, man. That's how I kind of feel about them. Like, I'm not doing anything with this I don't do normally with the transparents. Battleborn. I'm not at home, I'm just checking in. Oh, thanks, brother. Let me take just a little white mixed in with the fluorescent pink. But we do have to start getting some of this other trim sorted out. So let's move. I still think the gray tech is better. So let's get some gray set up. Right here. And we're just hitting that trim on his head. Always be rotating. So we're just using a little black and a little white mixed together. And we're kind of just pre-highlighting areas we're going to install the fluorescent pink. With just a gray. And, you know, it's okay if you mess up a little bit. Say it. It's really easy to undo any damage at this stage. That's why I'm like just kind of sketching the gray in. High opacity, low moisture. See that? Always be rotating. Jimmy says, is it gray to make it lighter when you paint over it? Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what it's for. It's got all this piping as well. Trying to get inside there. I want to push it a little brighter in some areas. So there's more white in the mix now. So just a little brighter. So easy. Right here. Classic edgelord's technique. Always be rotating. Right here. I'm gonna grab a little glazed medium. This helps sometimes for this. Helps me modulate my opacity without adding any water. There. And I'm taking it to pure white because that's where I want the fluorescent pink to really shine through. Let's get a little bit more gray. Right here. Right there. Always be rotating. Now, the hoses are going to be a goddamn pain in the fucking ass. So I'm painting the coiled part of the hose white right now. Because it's kind of hard to even figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do with it. So what we need to do, let me rinse this brush. So we're gonna do a whip session here in a minute. Shout out to the Instagram market. You guys are kicking it with me today. Think about jumping over to Twitch. But this action is a little crazy. So let's take the transparent, not transparent. Let's take the fluorescent pink. And let's see if we can kind of repaint. Yeah, that's what I expect from fluorescent paint. Fucking sucks dick, that's what I expect. It's like, I could just do all this with transparent. It's not doing anything I don't already do. This is why not everything Jason makes is for me. Like, we're already, like, the transparent paints are liquid pigment, man. They already do this. But they do this without being a weird waxy component. Let's take some transparent red instead. See, are they even, do they mix? I don't even know. Maybe. Ah. All right, let's try a little bit more control right here. That's fluorescent. So that came out good. So it's really about never low. I think the transparent, or sorry, God, the fluorescent is about essentially never lowering its opacity. So I'm just raw dogging it right over stuff. Yeah, never just raw dog it. Says, do you need to put it over white, or does it cover enough the raw grays too? I mean, I am putting it over white. Yeah, you need to put it over white. But even then, you can't just rely on that. You gotta, I'm cutting it back with white, right? I'm taking the same mix. Like all fluorescents like that. You have to paint it over white. And now I'm putting white back in. Right here. And I'm going to take transparent red that I cut with white. And that, and like basically, you see, it's basically the same thing, but it paints better. Let's take some black. Let's add some fluorescence to the black. And I'm kind of just subtracting from the trim right now because I don't want it to be all pink. I want it to be dark as shit. See? Jay Beasley, what's up, man? Recoil opacity wise, is it a bit thin on the bottom? No, it's like, it's not. It's got a lot of body, it just doesn't have a lot of stick, which is the nature of fluorescence. Fluorescence has just always been like a weird gimmick. I think it'd be a lot easier to airbrush with. But I feel like I'm using like a chemical component that's not as reactive as normal acrylic paint, and using a lot more manipulation, but I can smooth it out pretty easy. It's not like hard. It's not actually hard to use. I'm just jumping back and forth between the different products. I just don't think it needs to exist. I think a lot of paint doesn't need to exist. Let's take a little thin down black. But I mean, it is popping. The next test, I'll have to airbrush it over white. Mark says, I'm still working with your stream, dude. You're on it. You just moved to Facebook? Awesome. This is white plus fluorescent pink. Right here. So I'm not afraid to shove white right into it, and it works pretty good. Man, it is bright as shit. Like it's definitely doing as advertised. Is there some other thing that makes it special? Is it like black light reactive or something? A little bit more right there. Army of Heroes. Oh, White says Twitch made a public statement that they fucked up and they're rolling back the policy change. Yeah, they did. Army of Heroes, do you got a ritual that you go through before you get your painting, your mind going. Wyatt says I poop. That is accurate. Not really. I just like listen to my heart. You're not feeling like painting, don't paint. I mean, it's got a unique look. It definitely is doing a lot. I mean, that is pretty wild, honestly. I'm going to go back to transparent blue for a split second. And dig out my little reservoir right here. Kind of sure up my border.
And his name is John C.
Recoil. I get some strong man love in chat. It says beast mode engaged. That's right, baby. Look at some strong man love in chat. Wyatt Turk tuning in. What are you up to, Wyatt? Let's take a little bit of our black and tamp that down. I'm not trying to necessarily paint this trim actually fucking pink. So I'm just kind of going back inside the center mass. And blacken it up. The trim is actually supposed to be a lot darker than that. I let too much of it spill onto the mass. Recoil, you beast. Getting a little bit more precise. Basically pure white. Right there. Let's take a little of our kind of black mix. Kind of fix this up right here. And these, you know, and also this model is kind of tricky. This model is not very painter friendly. Okay, let's try a little fluorescent pink again. Just gonna kiss some of my white highlights with it. And I'm not trying to let it get wet. I'm not trying to moisten this paint up. The thing is, I think it can get more opaque. It's just taking a lot more brush strokes than I want. And I am also admittedly working on black. Like I'm trying to make a neon edge to black, which is definitely the enemy of fluorescent. Shout out the chat. Milo Longboarder started my 40k experience, the Dark Vengeance box set. So lots off now, but still got a few chaps models, including this bad boy. Oh my god, chaos models. You got this guy still from the original? That's fucking amazing, dude. What I'd like to do, and I'm jumping around because we're playing with these new paints. Because we are trying to paint up our Synthwave Edgelords color scheme here. But we're deviating from our normal color recipe by using the new fluorescent line from Monument Hobbies. And we are getting somewhere with it. It's pretty intense. So before we set up for a whip session, let me grab fluorescent yellow. Let's see what this is like. Oh no, fluorescent orange, yo. On. No, fluorescent green, yo. No, that's okay. There's a lot of them. So I'm going to take some fluorescent green. And I want to shove it in these little pockets. See what it looks like, how it operates. Because we would normally be doing this exact thing. But not with fluorescent paints because it didn't exist. So what I'm doing is I'm jamming the green into where the coils I painted white are. And then we'll paint the hose back around it. Okay? But this guy is busy as fuck, man. This guy's got so much action. Little white with the fluorescence. Shout out to Story Strauss. Thank you for the follow. So this is just white plus fluorescent. And we got to catch all this too. So I'm wondering if I can bypass the gray entirely with just white mixed in. And this is a tricky color scheme. Like this, like our edgelord shit is tricky. Let's grab some black and white. Let's grab some black, white, and that's it. Because we have a chaos teeth color for the project that we will have to pull out. But we're just separating those teeth from the design real quick. easier to see. There is like a Vox right here. I'm just kind of doing a horizontal highlight. Right there. Dogcat Jones, someone on Monument Hobbies just won the whole paint collection. That's awesome. Let's grab a little black. And tidy up its pipes. Grabbing a little gray. And I'm just trying to pluck out a little bit more pipe detail. Black and white, that's basically it. It's the whole thing. Monument with that raid, holy shit. It's a lot of people. Today, the big Monument giveaway. I'm gonna get some love in chat right here. Let's get some hype in this chat for the Monument Hobbies raid over on Twitch. We're actually working with these new fluorescents right now. Monument says, we had our holiday party today, so those people may be drunk. That tracks. Alvarni, thank you for the follow. We are actually working with the new Monument Hobbies fluorescents on our Edgelords paint scheme, which we have a different way of painting it, you know, prior to fluorescence. And so we're just subbing out some of our techniques for some fluorescents right now and learning to work with them right now. Looney Tune, thank you for the follow. Alamo says drunk over on Twitch. What's up, guys? Mark, I need to send stars to comment now on Facebook. What? I don't think that's how it works. That's crazy. Muzz says the best looking man in the universe, still hard at it. Says you're looking good, sir. Muzz660. Thank you. Monument says that trim is looking great. Do they have a fluorescent blue? No. They don't. Shout out to Pax. What's up, man? Thanks for the follow. Or is this my magic? This is my magic. That's the thing, is like, you guys got to realize, like, I don't really use gimmicks that much. And like most paint is a gimmick. Like even metallic paint. Like, so making your paints have more saturation in them, there is a technique for that at all times. So if you're looking at my blue and you're like, damn, that looks like fluorescent blue, that's just me using my techniques. And Jason makes the transparents. So these are just like saturation in a bottle, son. Like, there's nothing happening with fluorescent paint that I wasn't already doing with transparent paint. So if I had to guess, the transparents exist to make it easier for people who don't want as many moving parts. I've already, like, I would compare this to what I was doing before, and I bet you that if I go and grab this other model, you might be like, damn, that's crazy. Monument says the fluorescent paints are actually fluorescent. See, I was asking somebody about that. So is the reason I'm using this right now, Jason, is the gimmick that it's blacklight reactive? Is that why I'm using it? Is that the main gimmick here that I'm not realizing? Is that if I pull out a black light, this dude's gonna start glowing all wacky? I was wondering. I was like, are these actually blacklight reactive? He says, yeah, they glow. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the color scheme. I should have prepared this. Give me 1 second. Pulling out edgelords. Oh my god. Okay, I'm back. This pack says, how long have I been painting? Man, how long has the sun been rising? I don't have a black light now, but we have videos on the edgelords. So this color scheme right here, we have multiple videos on this color scheme. Oh, I'm getting the color. I'm getting the white balance on Twitch, right? All right. So here is now this is all pre-fluorescent paint. Okay? No fluorescent paint. This is transparent Monument Hobbies paints using pre-highlighting techniques and filtering strategies to punch that saturation to maximum. You see? And you can see here too, this is a similar situation. There's no, the fluorescent paints did not exist. So now we're doing the same color scheme, but with fluorescent paints. I'm using a little pre-highlight strategy. Now this is fluorescent pink, okay? This is using transparent red and magenta and transparent blue. And so I will say though that the camera struggles to capture this. The camera is not really doing a good job of showing you how the fluorescent it really looks. There's something about it in real life, but I would say it's definitely a lot closer to this than the camera is letting you on. Okay, It's actually not that far from this. Now, what you're here versus all this skin, that skin is using a lot of oversaturation strategies from transparent blue and transparent red. But let's look at the trim. The trim is really what we're looking at, right? And you see in the trim, I'm just doing some light edging. And we're getting a much more dramatic finish on this, like a more ethereal look as well. So I would say it's in some ways more moving parts, but in many ways less moving parts. And this is just my first, but here's something I did with the fluorescence. Sorry, I don't mean to cut off chat. Running it back to chat real quick. Muzz was asking how transparent's airbrush. Super clean, brother. Everything Monument makes is clean as fuck. Pax, thanks, man. Muzz, thanks. Rottweiler in chat, what's up, man? Lady Fluffy Bottom says, isn't that light in your showcase a black light? No, it's just LEDs. Nurgles Embrace over on Instagram says, when you coming over to the side of chaos and paint up some DG and Grim Dark style? Oh, man. Talking to the wrong guy for Grim Dark, man. Trajan, thank you for the resub, brother. And Dogcat Jones. So this does a lot of work. And so this is our shelf stable. This is our shelf stable kind of workup right here on Twitch. And when sometimes these guys are wacky as fuck to get lit correct. Oh, I'm messing with the color balance right now, or the exposure. Now, one of the things I will say I really enjoyed about the fluorescent is look at the like the demon face on the shoulder pad. So that's like our normal hyper blue workup, and that's just some fluorescent purple, kind of just crudely painted on top, and it gives you such a good finish. So this guy is going to slot right in to the Edgelords color scheme that we have. Pretty easy, and we're going to keep messing with the fluorescence. And also, it's not really that fair of a comparison because this is such an old fucking Chaos model. He's much more difficult to paint. But let's use that as our cue for a whip session. So we're a little behind schedule right now. So ! whip. If you're on Twitch, you're going to want to jump into our Discord server. If you're on Instagram, you're going to have to migrate, because we're going to go off the air on Instagram. So we're going to take a look at what everyone else has been working on. And we are adding an edgelord to the planet. But again, saturation is, if you like the fluorescent paints, I guess is what I'm saying. If you like the new fluorescent paints and you don't own the transparent paints, you're fucking up. You need to get them both. Like, but now I'm like, fuck, I need a black light so I can see how wild my shit looks. Now, tomorrow is going to be our year ender, so I'm talking to also Twitch right now, or Instagram, I mean. So this is our Dark Vengeance Dark Angel from the same box. This guy is, we're going to give him away tomorrow on Twitch. And we're doing our best to get him done. But he's also going to be a giveaway. So Edgelord, Dark Angel, tomorrow, top D, top 2D. So Instagram, thanks for staying classy. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Speaking of flip, we're setting up for our whip session. I'll even show you guys what I'm talking about right here, behind the scenes for the gram. So we're simulcast on multiple platforms. So if you want to play the whip game, you guys need to come over to Twitch right now. Okay, we're done. Fluorescent. How do you spell fluorescent? Is it on the label? Fluorescent paint. It's on the label. Jason spelled it for me. Fuck, I need a black light. Yo, it's gonna look like a crime scene on my models, Jason. It's gonna look like somebody jizzed on my guy. With an F. Fucking this guy, Jason. Rawwilder says, I've used a little bit of the red fluorescent on my Angron. The red, I actually use a little of the red on this guy too. I like it. The green too. What I don't like is that they don't settle. But I see that makes so much sense to me. That part of the gimmick is that they are literally blacklight reactive. Whereas I can get the same saturation from the transparents, but they are not blacklight reactive. I get it. I get it now.
Run up the board, breaking the mold, ayy, ayy, walking the door, you know what happened, we step on the floor, ayy, ayy, coming from on, you don't want partners, you already know it, ayy, ayy, come on my to it,
I'm gonna keep using them and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm setting up Discord right now. Vortex UK is what music you listening to. I have a playlist that's licensed right now from Universal Music Creators. It's licensed on Facebook too. Dogcat says, makes me want to slip it in the D&D terrain and hide it for clues for the nerds. Oh, yeah. And now I'm thinking about it. Like, fuck, I got to use it. Because I'm always trying to use this stuff in wild ways. Like, I use Jason's shit all sorts of wacky ways. Because Monument Hobbies makes the best paints. Fuck, I need to get a black light. I hope my dad has one. I bet you my dad has one. He has all sorts of dumb shit. Why is Discord not opening? We are continuing to investigate the problem. Is Discord broken, guys? But my Discord's literally not opening up. Vortex UK, thank you for the follow, brother. Light and Passion, Discord broken. Discord outages. Pack says, the Huff says, you may want to put him inside the storage case just to check. Rottweiler says, shit, we should have a ham radio night. Rottweiler, did you get your package yet from me?
We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast. You know I'm a beast. Welcome to the feast. My whole team off the leash.
All right, so
We don't know defeat. Everybody eat. Ay, you know I'm a beast.
OnlyFans, pseudo OnlyFans channels. Yeah, shit just won't. It's not. Oh, it just popped up. It just came on. War Pigment's right. Okay, we're up. Fuck! I turned my music off. I knew I was going to do that. We got Rottweiler up. Monument Hobbies, a ton of your servers are down. Rottweiler, you need dice from me? Did I not send you dice? Have you not received dice from me? How is this? Oh yeah, there's dice in your fucking folder right now. I guess how did I miss that? This guy's looking beast. You lost a little control right here, Rottweiler. But it works. It looks great, man. Immaterium Realm on Facebook. What's up, brother? Rottweiler is too opaque. This is just like a yellow-orange sword. It's not glowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't see any of this through. It's opaque. It needs to be lower opacity. And it's not easy because that's not even supposed to be glowing, so I get it. It wasn't easy for me either. See how mine, in my version, like the glow is like super low opacity and you can see the gray through it. And then you got to make the skull super bright. You see? Skulls have to be bright, and then the glow has to be low opacity. But this is a 10 out of 10. Don't overthink it. Sunshine Grenadier. Very nice. Good proof of concept right here. We just had a meeting about this. Immaterium Realm. So there's no interaction unless you send stars? I'm reading what you're saying. Are you sending stars to be read? That's not something I want. What's a star? I don't even know what that is. Is that a payment method? On Facebook? Rottweiler, you're killing it, man. Sunshine Grenadier was like, hey man, thanks, Doug. That's right, yeah, we just had a strategy meeting about this. Project management. Exclamation point class. Job. Disco, hammer time, weathering up next. And a turbo? 3.8 liter turbo V6? What is this for? Is Varshan, I mean, he is like a mechanic, right? This is going on the base? For a gift, Disco. Thumb Duster, are you online right now? Alright, thank you. Disco, you have more love for painting Bashor now? taking small little breaks. Hold on. Just blasting my eardrums. Yeah, this looks awesome, brother. Great job. Fucking love this guy. Anonymous Rex.
Running out of time, running out of time. Don't got a whole night, don't got a whole night. Say what's on your mind, say what's on your mind. I'm tired of hearing that I've crossed the line. Girl, you're testing my patience. Still
Very cool.
keep on chasing. All I want is to be with you.
Classic. Dogcat Jones, that was a dope song, right? Oh my god. Looking good. It's Anonymous Rex in chat. There he is. Yeah, loving this, brother. I like that reddish brown kind of color. For pigment. Oh, nice. Looks like some yellow and like some yellow in there too. I like that. There he is, at it again. Getting it done. Early Christmas. It's exciting.
Anytime you want me, you don't have to say please. And anytime you want me, I'll be there. Ain't nobody like you. Even if I
We
try,
got Equisex up next.
got my
New project. Ooh.
I got my eyes on you. 'Cause you make me feel alive. You let's put this car in drive. Don't know what I did
Fuck yeah.
to you, girl. You are perfect in my eyes.
Says airbrush is broken. So I did the skin with dry brush tech. Saw an artist, Opus, have a suggestion for all the armor on him. Oh, Dryburst Tech, you saw an artist, Opus. Suggestion for the armor. Also, what should I do with the sword? It's supposed to be a Bellicor proxy. This is awesome. I mean, the sword is pretty wild. Can't do too much. I mean, I'll probably just paint it. Airbrush it up all wild as fuck. Paint it like greens. I dig it.
Don't know what I did to deserve you, girl. Oh, you are perfect in my eyes.
Gladiator. Heh. Says, how do you paint glass? I have a whole lesson on it. I mean, is it glued in right now? You have to get it primed. The hobo lesson? Look at these cracked windows. Let's get it. Right here. I put it in multi-chat. There's the hobo lesson right there. That's Windows for hobes. Ulysses. Had to be done, saw this, and needed to paint it. Shenron. Yo, Shenron's looking dope. Fuck yeah.
And his name is John C.
Yo, Garthakian, thank you, says, was throwing a pizza in the oven. Thanks for the comments. Stay classy. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. 2x Yo Dogs, 46 bonus Yo Dogs. It is a Florida Man Friday and the last Beast Mode Friday of the year. Cat Jones, you like that move? Just reference a video I made, timestamp. This looks so tight. I'm with this. Any more whips? Whip it out or forever hold your whip. I don't feel like I forgot to eat today. Easy peasy, just waiting on your paints order. Why, Dogcat Jones, you just did a print today. No worries. Good job, guys. Got about 30 minutes left. Oh, man. Why am I so tired? I'm already mentally checked out. That's why. So, exclamation point patrons, exclamation point Florida Man Friday. If you're looking to get a free consultation, sign up during the course of the show on Patreon. Just DM me. Also, our Dark Angels and our Magnus tutorials, they're live on Patreon right now. Exclamation point Super Post. You want to sign up for my classes? Get OP. Exclamation point class. Also out for holiday gift bundles. Basically purchase the 101-201 curriculum for a discount. Give it to a friend or a loved one. But we're just going to do a sleep stream. Yeah, grown up sleep. All right. Let's get back to this Chaos Marine. Edge Lords over there. Okay. Let's lock into the cradle. Huh. All right, we're locking in. Oof. We're good. Most Magic, am I still going to do classes during my stream break? There's a blackout zone in my calendar. But other than that, yeah. Because I'll be AFK for a few days. Alright, let's go back on Instagram for these peasants. These Instagram hobos. How do we spell fluorescent again? All right. Live to the gram. Fuck my camera. Okay, so I'd like to get these fucking hands maybe. And these pipes also kind of piss me off. So what I'm thinking is get some green, just like some straight up green. Green and transparent blue. I'm gonna lower the opacity a little bit. What I want to do is shove a border kind of around the perimeter of the hose in here. I use a little bit more water to kind of fix that up. Kind of using it like a wash. Low opacity, some moisture. A little bit of excess moisture to kind of coax it back into the corners. And we're using, shout out to Impending Death, my dude, 48 months, just can't hear you because I haven't set up sound on my PC yet. Lurking and setting up new studio. Enjoy half the cash Bezos allows you to have for my digital currency tribute. Oh, good old Duff. Didn't he step down? Doesn't he not do anything there anymore? I'm trying to create a bit of a highlight here. And I want to kind of stipple in here.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris.
We're using sewing machine stroke. Try to put back a nice little center mass highlight. Shout out to Jay Beezy. What's up, brother? We might need a little bit of a fresh pile of ball titanium white. Because mine got a little watered down. See, we're just touching some of the coils. Heart pull. Stipple. Yeah, just wanted to look a little bit glowier. There we go. See how much bullshit all that is? Let's take a little sky blue. And we want to just kind of sketch a little line right here. Inside the blue field. Same thing right here. And this is just some sky blue. Right there. Right there. We get a touch of white. Getting that electricity. Right here. Right here. High opacity, low moisture. Heart pull technique. Bracing the fingers. We got it. Let's get a little bit of pure white. Let's slice in and get these eyeballs. Just gonna lay the brush right over the eye. Rotate. Right there. Okay. Now all these hoses are just so obnoxious. Try to make it a darker gray. And try to like pull out the hoses. Feel like you don't want to fight it much more than that. So he's got these big hands, which what I'm going to do is just take some black and some white. Get a bit of a gray. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet. Not so Super Mario. What's up, brother? Yeah, because we're going to definitely paint the claws something exciting. That's a much lighter gray. Almost white. Just using higher opacity paint. Lower moisture. We've got a bunch of stuff back here too, you see. Some mechanical stuff. So now we can see a lot of these details. Might be able to mess with them now. So the hands feel like they're kind of important. So here's a little black. I'm just kind of jamming it into connections. A little watered down black. Let's rinse it down. So what I'm thinking is maybe let's do a vertical line right here. Here. And we're just gonna do like a real bargain basement wish.com cylinder. Right there, you see? So we just did a collection of just straight lines vertically and then edge highlighted that thumb. Same thing right here. And we'll just kind of follow the structure of the finger, and now we're going to cut an edge here and here. So he's got those robot fingers. Rinse it down. Go semi-opaque and a little wet. Let's grab the black again. And we're going to just carefully reinstall the dark line between the joints. Right there. And now let's sneak in on like the palm of his hand. Right there.
Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus, down from the heavens.
Just trying to kind of smooth out that highlight. Some stipples. Right there. Shout out to IQ. It says gorgeous painting as always. I appreciate you over on Twitch, man. Got about 7 minutes left in the show on Twitch. We're just trying to get these hands done up. Just some basic Wish.com technique right there. Now, you gotta make sure to bring it all the way around here. Now we've also got, so we've got two things going on here. We got the trim. Do some black. So that's the trim. Okay. And then we've got the robot part right here. So we have to continue the fluorescence into this black up here. So we'll just keep it on white right now so we can just kind of frame it. Right here. So that's, you see, that's the trim zone. I'm gonna take a little gray, maybe a little bit blacker, smooth that out. No, blacker than that. Press that down. Just gotta smooth that out. And yeah, and it's an older model, so it's not quite as easy to paint. And the newer kits, stuff like this would have a lot more sharp edges and deeper recesses and stuff. So you see, now we're going to try to connect and link that zone. So let's go back to our fluorescent pink. Right here. Paint it right over. The gray and white that we locked in. Right there. So now we've got that defined. Now we can come back to the mechanical bullshit, right? Which is this kind of box shape right here. It's like a knuckle and like a knuckle plate there. See that? We're just kind of defining it. Yo, shout out to Cycle and Twitch says, hey Kenny, have you painted a lot of Jakara previously? No, not particularly. A little black. A little gray. And I'm trying to carefully insert a bit of a highlight kind of toward the top and in this separator right here using the heart pull technique. And because that from that viewing angle, that's very visible. But from the top, you can mostly just do a quick tracer here. All right, we're good. And Cycle's probably asking that too, because these colors, right? These colors probably remind you of some Drukhari shit. We got about a minute and a half left, guys. Let's take some more of the fluorescent pink. Right there. Transparent blue. Let me make sure we have a nice dark blue line, kind of separating all that that shenanigans. Let's get a little bit more white. And the claws, I don't know how we're going to do it just yet, but they're just light gray right now. And I'm just kind of, see, I just kind of threw a little bit more white on them. Not quite sure how we're going to do them yet. There's not a lot of real estate on these claws.
You gotta get swifty in here. It's time to get swifty. Oh, you gotta get swifty. Oh yeah. Take off your pants and your panties. Shit on the floor.
And we're gonna make the claws totally white, and that's about it, guys. That's our show right there. Cycle, I would add that I really like your painting style, and especially admire the Blenders collection. Thanks, man. It's all about contrast, baby. That's how we teach exclamation point class. Our shit is quite simple and easy to teach. Technique oriented. Right now I'm using the tracer. So yeah, we're gonna have to bring something preposterous into those claws. And there's not really a whole lot of surface area on them for traditional tri-blends or crossfades. And even like lightning there's like, I mean, you get almost nothing. Pretty much have to just go with like gangster color transition on them. Almost want to paint them yellow, like yellow fire. But that's for tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is actually our last stream of 2023 as far as painting 2023 season goes. I'm not saying I won't turn the camera back on in 2023. But as far as all of our promos are concerned and everything, this is it. Tomorrow's it, not today. So tomorrow we're going to be giving away this guy that we're painting right now, and from the same box set we've got our Dark Vengeance, Dark Angel action right here. So we did. This is a thrift store Twitch rescue. Both of these were painted by some 12-year-old kid. I know because I got his Pee Wee League baseball medals. They were in this. They were in the box from like 10 years ago. These are both painted crudely, and they were in the box in a Dentine ice container. I filled the Dentine ice container up with simple green, soaked them out for a little while, and scrubbed them down. So these are literally thrift store saves from an 11-year paint job from a 12-year-old kid. And both of these Dark Vengeance models are going to find a home tomorrow on our year ender. You got to be on Twitch for that. So I'm looking at the one person on Instagram right now. You got to come over to Twitch, dog. Psycho said, could I ask additional question regarding your paint style? You can ask me anything you want, brother. Kilty O'Neill and chat. What's up, guys? Shout out to Old Cheese Whiz, Sunshine Grenadier, Recoil, and Garthaki. Thank you guys for giving me that money. I need that money to pay my bills. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Did I ever figure out what that stain was? I stopped thinking about it. Kilty said that kid might be playing in the majors now. Google if any kid is from Inverness that play. It's anybody from Inverness hometown in the majors. Let me. Hey, Instagram, stay classy, guys. Back on tomorrow. Floor, rests, all right, I did it. Multi-stream success. Got to get more eyes on the stream, guys. Market's drying up left and right. Dark Vengeance says looking sick. Thanks, Cremus. That's my boy right there. Psycho asked, there's a certain Archeon painted like bone from Cabal Flayed Skull. If you find it, do you have any suggestions of color choice? You should throw it up in my Discord server for tomorrow. Ask me this question during our live stream, and I can break it down for you. Exclamation point whip. That's our Discord server. Gnarl, was the baseball player's name Donnie Deweese? I don't know the kid's name, dude. The Dark Inverness set, Kilty. Nice. We're going to raid Wicked in a second. Ross, thank you. Psycho, I got you. There's the link down there. Just hit it. Throw it up. Born in 93. How old would that kid be? Sounds about right. Is there someone in the majors that's from Inverness? Born in 93? I mean, that's possible. That can be our headcanon. Good old Donnie. Shout out to Old Cheese. Sunshine, Recoil, Garth. Thanks, guys. He'd be in his prime, hitting 60 homers and 120 RBIs a season. Good old Donnie. He went to Crystal River High? Oh my god. It's Donnie. I've got Donnie's Dark Vengeance set. Somebody send that dude an emails. Call his agent. Alright, guys. Let's set up a raid. Tomorrow's the year ender. I appreciate you guys' support. Painting on this chaos stuff has been therapeutic. Feel free to hit me up on social media anytime. You got painting questions? I answer all the questions for free, guys. You don't have to sign up to ask me painting questions. Goes for you. Cycle. You could also just Facebook me the same question. Find the picture. Alright, we're rating Wicked Minis. Make sure to budget some time for tomorrow, guys. Hope to see you all for the year ender. As always, until we meet again, play on, players.